Guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for always coming back. Today we'll be talking about some ways you can use your salary to become rich. So if this is the kind of content that you would love, kindly watch till the very end. And if today is your very first time of seeing my very pretty face, hello, hi, my name is Anita and I do all things personal finance, self-development and self-good tips. So if this is the kind of content that you would love to see, kindly do me the favor of click on that subscribe word down below to get subscribed and join my amazing family. And don't forget to press the bell notification sign so that you'll be notified anytime I do upload a video. I do upload videos, long form content videos, 3 times, okay, in a week on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 6 p.m. Greenwich Meridian Time GMT. So do watch out for my videos with shots in between those days. Let's go right into today's video. Guys, the first step that you need to take is to set very clear goals, financial goals for yourself. What do you want to achieve for yourself? For example, if you are tired of being broke, living paycheck to paycheck, how can you get out of that particular situation you find yourself? So this is where you take your diary, you take your paper, your pen, and write down a goal you want to achieve for yourself by the end of this year. Goals give us a sense of direction, a sense of purpose. You have it as meaning and value to your life. You wake up every day having that goal in mind to achieve it. It's very important that we live our lives with a sense of purpose, with a sense of urgency, with a sense of direction. It really goes a long way to help us. Having set these financial goals for yourself, say if you want to eliminate that high interest debt that you have, or you want to start saving for an emergency, or you want to start investments. These are examples of financial goals you can set for yourself, or you want to save to buy a particular item and assets. Let's say you want to save to buy a building, an apartment for rentals. All these are examples that you can consider after setting these financial goals for yourself, or you want to be financially free, financially independent, say by a particular year or a particular age. All these things can be considered after setting these goals. Then you create a budget. A budget, it's very important. If you don't know how to go about a budget, the first thing you have to do is to know how to track your expenses, follow your money, know where your money is going. So the best thing you can do, let's say for a week, you take your pen, you take your book, your diary, your jotter, and then for every expense in a week that you spend money on, you write it down. You write down that particular expenses and then attach your amount of money that you spent on that particular thing. After doing that for a week, you sit down and analyze and find out the particular pattern. You might see a particular pattern of you overspending on a particular expense to the detriment of another. It's important that we know where our money is going. And so, after having knowledge, this process is not to judge ourselves, but to have a fair idea, to be aware. It creates awareness about where our monies are going. If we have that kind of consciousness or awareness, then we can sit down and then start drawing a budget. If I'm being paid at the end of this month, how much do I want to allocate to say food or transportation or rent, whatever expense you have, or for your savings and retirement? All these things are very important. Budgeting It's a very good tool, it's a very good foundation, a very good startup to start creating wealth. And the third thing you can do is to pay yourself first. When that money hits the account, what is the first thing you do with your money? Most likely, most people would go and pay for bills. They pay everybody else and then forget about themselves. But mind you, you are the one working. You deserve to be paid as well. You are being paid by your employer. But after being paid by employer, you need to pay yourself first. So pay. Some people might say that I can barely get by the amount of money I'm being paid. The amount of income that I get is too small. But mind you, if you're not able to say when you are paid small, you will never be able to say when you're paid more. And so it's important that we discipline ourselves. Take that disciplinary step, discipline yourself of cutting down instant gratification. You want to have things now, but you sacrifice those things now so that you can have a better one in the future. Number four, guys, is to add value to yourself. Have that expertise, have that acquire that knowledge, guys. Add value to yourself so that you can be very confident and be in the best position to ask for a raise. Okay, your salary might not be enough now, but add value, take those courses, learn something new, and add value to yourself in terms of your workplace, your expertise. This helps to ask for a raise in income. As if you have a debt, like I said earlier, budgeting to aggressively pay off that debt, eliminate that debt, especially the high interest debt, as soon as possible. Eliminating that debt will save you a lot of money. Otherwise, you are going to live paycheck to paycheck. Every month, the money comes and it's gone. But if you focus on getting rid of that debt as soon as possible, it will save you thousands and thousands in the future. Guys, for you can use your salary. The way to get rich on your salary is to build multiple streams of income. Use that 9 to 5 salary to build certain side hustles. I mean, certain small businesses at the side. It might not earn you much, but way better than nothing. I mean, you who is not solely dependent on your 9 to 5 income, but on certain side hustles that bring in money little by little drops of water, they say, makes a mighty ocean. And so these little drops coming in, it really helps to supplement something in the long run. Seven, guys, surround yourself with financially literate or smart people. Surround yourself with people who make wealth building, wealth creation normal. They normalize it. I mean, there are people who are constantly talking about business ideas, something to make you more money, to open your horizon, broaden your horizon in terms of your knowledge about money. It's important you surround yourself with these kind of people. They are going to go a long way. I mean, it's said that they are the average of the 5 people we mostly associate with the right people. People who would open your mind to certain things, who would literally give you opportunities, who will celebrate your wins with you, who will not see you as a threat, who will not constantly be bringing you down or tearing you down, but people who build you up, who help you to get to the top. Number 8, guys, living below our means. If you're earning a lot, I mean, even if you're earning a small amount of money, you need to really get this fundamental principle of wealth creation, that when the money comes in, you do not spend all. Like I said earlier in the second step or tip, is to create a budget. I mean, creating a budget helps you to know that you account for every dollar, every cedi, every naira, every currency that you spend on. You give that money work to do. And so, living below our means, we are able to account for the monies that we spent in terms of budgeting. And then we know that we are not spending all this money on ourselves, but we are allocating some to savings and investments. You don't need to spend all the money that comes in, no, or even some go above spending. I mean, some go as high as spending above their means. It's a trap, and it's not going to help us. And so living below our means that we are capable of earning this amount of money, but we are not going to spend all because we are thinking of our future, of the long term, say 5 or 10 years to come. What do we want to do for ourselves so that we can be financially free? We can be financially independent. We don't need to work again. We can retire early. Number 9, guys, is savings and investment. Savings and investment is the way to go. Putting aside certain monies, like I said, not spending all your money, living below your means. That means after spending on your essential, I mean, you allocate monies to savings and investments, and that's where paying yourself comes in first, and then you can spend on the rest. Some people pay all the bills and then they save and invest what is left. But if you have a clear vision or a clear goal of where you want to go or be in the near future or some years to come or in a year to come, you know that you need to save or invest this amount of money to get a particular target of yours. And so you allocate those amounts to your savings and investment. Savings doesn't create wealth, it just helps you to set aside money. But what really makes grows your money, multiplies your money, increases your money is investment, because it has a greater percentage in terms of interest that you can gain on its investments in businesses, in real estate, in stocks and shares, mutual funds, um, interest rate bills. All these things can help increase or multiply your money. Lastly, guys, is financial literacy. Learning about money. You use money, and so you must have a knowledge about how to use that money to your benefit. Every appliance we buy, it comes with a manual, and it's important that we have that manual of how to use money. We are never taught in schools, and it's also aim and responsibility to learn about money for ourselves in order to teach our children, our families that are coming after us. Knowledge about money is very important, but it's mostly overlooked. We need to, at least, even if it's just 30 minutes every day on a daily basis, you listen to a podcast, you watch videos on YouTube about financial literacy, like my own, like my channel, you subscribe to such channels, you read books. Knowledge is power. For lack of knowledge, my people perish. If you do not know, you are going to suffer all your life just because you do not have knowledge about how to properly manage money and make money work for you instead of you working for money. Guys, if you've loved this content, kindly give me a thumbs up, subscribe, guys. Hit on that subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What are some other ways you think we can use our salaries to make more money? And do well to share with your family and friends. I do appreciate your comments, your subscriptions, your likes, and your shares, guys. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one. Have a great day. God bless us all. It's bye for now.